Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, Piff University. I'm here to tell you, don't ever, ever, ever feel like you don't have what it takes to win. Like you don't have what it takes to get results. Like you don't have what it takes to make a difference or make a change. Like you're not capable to do any task or any activity. Like my mind was blown today. I was at a different, running one of my different entities, and I ran into an individual who, back when we were, in school, this person had, hundreds of thousands of dollars. He came up, ran into a lot of money. He had the BMW, he had the girls, he had the laptops. This person had money. And I was, he used to watch me, and of course, everybody used to talk well about me because I always was a go-getter, and I always worked hard, but, I used to envy this guy. I'm like, this guy got the money, got the girls, got the cars, got the resources, and, and I was his boss. And I thought to myself, isn't that ironic? This person had all the resources that I didn't have. Had all of the support that I didn't have, had all of the resources that I didn't have, and I'm his boss. And I started thinking to myself, what was the difference between this individual who had more than me and myself? Well, the difference was I determined that I was going to win. I determined that no matter what I face, I'm going to resolve and I'm going to win. And it was just marvelous because, I'm interviewing this person. I'm like, wow, all this success you had, all the money you had, and now things are a little difficult. I don't know if he still has the money or not, but that's not the point. The point is, as long as you believe in yourself, as long as you keep on telling yourself step by step, inch by inch, be the little engine that could, you will win. I just got off the phone with one of my advisors, and he's like, hey, this situation changed. So what we're going to do is we're going to promote you and, advance you with certain things. And I'm like, what? Mind you, this other person who had way more than myself, but I think what we need to understand is sometimes when you have more, you take for granted the things that other people don't have. The wolf that's climbing the hill is always more hungry than the wolf already at the top of the hill. And oh my gosh, only if I could have told you how stressful it was 5 years ago. How many individuals used to, talk about my bummy clothes, talk about my mentality, just talk all types of hogwash about me. And what I learned is, you can have what you want in life. You just gotta know you can have it. You gotta tell yourself you can have it. I talked to a person earlier and he was like, yo, I'm stressed out about life and life is just crazy. And bro, stress doesn't exist. It really don't. Stress is a man-made mentality. What that basically means is if you constantly every day tell yourself I'm under stress, tell yourself this is going on, this is negative, of course you're gonna have a negative mentality. Your body is a programmed computer. What you tell yourself and what you feed yourself, that's what you think about. I've been with this boss, and this guy runs 10 different facilities. Big boy, big boss. This guy kills the game. And he pulled me to the side and said he envies me. And I'm looking at you like, bro, are you serious? He might even be a millionaire. I don't know. But he was explaining, he was like, listen, I like how you deal with certain situations and how, you resolve it and how you treat your staff and how you treat your employees. And I'm just thinking to myself, poor kid from the ghetto, poor kid from nothing, the kid from under the mat. Now I'm sitting here going against individuals who came from money. I'm sitting as a leader in front of an individual who was born with money, born with wealth, born with all the fancy trinkets. And that goes to show, it don't matter where you come from. It don't matter your level of intelligence. It matters that you believe in yourself. It matters that you want to win. Let me tell you something about people. Some people don't like to see you win. It's just a natural trait. It's just what it is. And some people like to see you win, and some people are just negative. I ran into a young lady bound in the city and she was like, yeah, I'm tired of these other girls. They just haters and da-da-da. I said, hold up, sweetheart. First off, take it in perspective. What if you came across an individual with a cerebral palsy dyslexia, meaning this person will just, they hand jumps and they hit you, right? But they can't control it. It's just the automatic, right? And that's just the way they are. You see this person, if you get too close, you get hit. Are you going to be mad at that person because they have some type of dyslexia or they have a cerebral palsy where they hit you by mistake if you're too close to them? No, you can't be mad at that person because that's just the way the person is and the way the person conducts themselves. So that's just how people are. If you're mad at somebody for being a hater, bad at somebody for talking bad about you, mad at somebody for, disliking you, mad at somebody because they curse at you, you're wrong because you can't be mad at somebody for being them. That's who they are. That's their mentality. Good or bad, you're not a judge. You're not God. You're not the Almighty. So who are you to judge another individual for being themselves? If you don't like the way someone conducts themselves or the way someone acts, stay away from them. Don't ever talk down about them. Don't ever think they're bad. Don't ever think they're wrong for being them. Who are you to judge another person? Yet a man be perfect, then he can judge somebody else. And I was just thinking to myself, like, this is crazy. And my brother always tell me, like, bro, you need to share, you need to talk. And I'm like, I'm not about that, but if it's for the next generation, I can give them this advice. I can help them understand. But at the end of the day, success leaves clues. Sometimes you want to win and sometimes you don't. At the end of the day, it comes to your mentality when you make a decision like, you know what? I'm ready to win. I'm ready to be a champion. I took a pill the other day. It was full of vitamins. My brother gave it to me. He said it helps your body out. It strengthens you and everything. I tricked my brain. Like, you ever watch that movie Limitless? When you pop the pill, you're supposed to be super intelligent. So as soon as I took the vitamin pill, I tricked myself and I told myself I'm going to be super intelligent. I'm going to be super positive. Like, I'm just going to be super productive. I tricked my brain, the placebo effect. And what did I do? I dominated the day. I reached out to certain schools and certain individuals, and they reached back out to me and they say, hey, we want you to come present in certain schools. We want you to teach certain classes. We like what you have to say. You dominated the business industry. You work for Forbes top company and you did what you had to do. And I think to myself, like, yo, like, is this real? Is this legit? Listen, you can either dig your hole or you can climb the ladder. Either way, you got to make action. I choose to climb the ladder because I'm not going to dig myself deeper. I've been there. I got so many holes behind me, it makes no sense. But I get on my ladder, climb it, fall off, bust myself up, take my bruises, build myself up, and keep climbing and keep climbing. And sometimes somebody reach down and pull you up off that ladder. And when they pull you up off that ladder, you better hold on and you better let them pull you up. And you always must be positive and you always must understand your reality is what you make it. Your whole life is what you make it. I remember 10 years ago, I said, you know what? I'm tired of everything. I'm just tired of being sick and tired. So I started dominating. People say, well, dude, how you become a boss and then step down? I said, because I wanted to change my lane. I did that. The point I'm getting at is, listen, your reality is what you make it. You can have what you want. You got to crawl, you got to climb, and you got to be a beast. When someone says you can't have it, say, no problem. Be like the ant. The ant will get what it wants no matter what. Whether it goes around, whether it goes up, whether it crawls under, whatever it takes, the ant will get where it got to go. And remember, the ant is the weakest creature on earth. But yet the ant is more persistent than most creatures, most animals. Why? Because it refused to lose. Winners win. I'm a champion not because I'm the best, not because I know how to fight. I'm a champion because I refuse to give up. Piff out. Winners win. Always win.